Have you ever felt that people don't understand you? Or maybe you think people don't enjoy talking to you. The truth is, the biggest communication skill is not speaking, it's listening. A good listener builds stronger friendships, better relationships, and more trust. In this video, I will share 9 simple tips that can help you become a better listener. Before we start, if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. This is a new channel, and your support will help us reach our first 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. 1. Give full attention. When someone is talking to you, try to give them your complete and full attention without getting distracted by anything else around you. Put your phone aside, turn off notifications if possible, and avoid looking here and there or thinking about other things while they are speaking. Focus on their words, their expressions, and what they are trying to say. When you give someone your full attention, it shows that you truly respect them and value what they are sharing with you. It also helps you understand them better and makes the conversation more meaningful and strong. 2. Don't interrupt. Let the other person finish speaking completely before you respond or share your thoughts. When you interrupt someone in the middle of their sentence, it can make them feel ignored, disrespected, or like their opinion does not matter. It also helps you understand the message more clearly because you are hearing the complete thought instead of just a part of it. When you listen without interrupting, the other person feels more comfortable, respected, and open to talk with you again in the future. 3. Make eye contact. Look at the person while they are talking and try to maintain natural eye contact without making it uncomfortable. Try not to stare too intensely, but also avoid looking away again and again, because that can make the other person feel ignored or unimportant. Eye contact shows that you are truly interested in what they are saying and that you are paying full attention to the conversation. It also helps you stay more focused on their words and understand their message better. When you maintain proper eye contact, it creates a positive connection between both people and makes the conversation feel more real and meaningful. It also helps build trust and makes the other person feel respected, valued, and understood. 4. Listen to understand. Don't listen just to prepare your answer while the other person is speaking. Many people make this mistake. They start thinking about what they will say next instead of truly listening. Instead, you should focus fully and completely on what the other person is saying without any distraction. Try to understand their feelings, emotions, thoughts, and the real meaning behind their words, not just the words themselves. Pay attention to their situation, their tone, and why they are saying it, because every person speaks from their own experience. When you listen with the intention to truly understand rather than to reply quickly, you build much better communication. It helps you connect deeply with people, creates trust, and makes your relationships stronger and more meaningful. It also allows you to respond in a more thoughtful, respectful, and helpful way instead of reacting quickly or saying something without thinking. 5. Ask simple questions. Ask questions like, "Can you explain more?" Or "What happened next?" Or even, "How did you feel at that time?" These types of questions help the other person open up and share more details about their story. When you ask follow-up questions, it shows that you are truly listening and not just hearing for the sake of replying. It also makes the conversation more interesting and deeper because the speaker feels that you care about what they are saying. This builds trust and makes people feel comfortable talking to you. 6. Don't judge quickly. Try not to judge people before they finish speaking. Everyone has their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences, and sometimes we may not fully understand them at the beginning of the conversation. So it is important to stay calm, listen carefully, and give the person enough time to explain everything. Keep an open mind and try to understand their point of view instead of making quick opinions. When you listen without judging, you build better understanding, stronger trust, and a more respectful conversation with others. 7. Avoid distractions. When someone is talking to you, It is very important to stay away from all kinds of distractions. Distractions can be your mobile phone, TV, loud noise, or even thinking about something else while the person is speaking. If you are distracted, you will not fully understand what the other person is trying to say, and it can make them feel ignored or unimportant. A good listener always gives full focus to the speaker. This means you should put your phone on silent or keep it aside, stop doing other tasks, and try to be mentally present in the conversation. Even small things like looking around the room or checking notifications can break your attention. For example, if your friend is sharing something important and you are scrolling on your phone at the same time, they may feel that you are not interested in their words. But if you keep your phone away and listen carefully, they will feel respected and valued. Avoiding distractions helps you understand better, respond correctly, and build stronger connections with people. It shows that you truly care about what they are saying. 8. Remember important details. Try to remember names, dates, and other important details that people share with you during a conversation. When you remember these small things, it shows that you are truly paying attention and that you care about what they are saying. For example, remembering someone's name or something important they mentioned earlier makes them feel special and respected. It also helps to build trust and a stronger connection with that person because they feel that you value them and are not just listening casually. 9. Be patient. Some people need more time to express themselves, and that is completely normal. Everyone has a different way of thinking and speaking, so you should never try to rush them or finish their sentences. When you give someone enough time, they feel relaxed and more confident to share their thoughts properly. If you interrupt or hurry them, they may feel nervous or even stop talking. Patience is very important in conversations because it helps the other person feel safe and respected. When you listen patiently, the conversation becomes more comfortable, natural, and meaningful for both people. Being patient also means accepting that not every conversation has to happen quickly. Some people like to think before they speak, while others need a few extra moments to find the right words. If you give them that time instead of pressuring them, they are more likely to express themselves honestly and clearly. Sometimes, a person may pause because they are talking about something emotional or difficult. They might be sharing a personal problem, a disappointment, or an experience that is hard for them to explain. During these moments, your patience becomes even more important. Instead of looking impatient or trying to change the topic, simply stay present and allow them to continue when they are ready. This small act of patience can make a huge difference in how comfortable and supported they feel. Patience also helps you avoid misunderstandings. When you rush to respond before the other person has finished explaining, you may misunderstand their real message. But when you listen until they have completely shared their thoughts, you understand the situation much better. This leads to better conversations, fewer arguments, and stronger relationships. Another benefit of being patient is that it helps you control your own emotions. Even if you disagree with someone or feel excited to share your opinion, waiting calmly before speaking shows maturity and self-control. It allows both people to feel respected and gives the conversation a positive and balanced flow. For example, imagine your friend is telling you about a problem at work. They stop several times because they are trying to explain everything clearly. If you stay patient and let them speak at their own pace, they will feel heard and appreciated. But if you keep interrupting or telling them to hurry, they may feel frustrated and decide not to share anything with you in the future. Remember, one of the biggest signs of a great listener is patience. People naturally enjoy talking to someone who gives them enough time to express themselves without feeling pressured. They feel respected, understood, and emotionally safe. So the next time someone is speaking to you, don't focus on how quickly the conversation ends. Focus on making the other person feel comfortable enough to express themselves completely. A few extra moments of patience can create stronger trust, deeper friendships, and more meaningful relationships. Over time, this simple habit will make you a better listener and someone that people genuinely enjoy talking to. Being a good listener is a skill that can improve your relationships, communication, and confidence. Start practicing these 9 simple habits every day, and you will notice a big difference. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to support our new channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.